Friends, shifters, dreamers, light guardians, thank you so much for joining in once again for another one of our inspirational meditations. Thank you for joining. Thank you for adding your energy. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for connecting with the team. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being adorable. Thank you for being a part of this bigger journey that we are all on together. So aloha and good morning to those of you who are tuned in. For those of you who are watching this in the future, equally aloha to you as well. Apologize for a little bit of the delay this morning. I was busy in another dimension. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. My alarm didn't go off. I slept in, so I apologize. But anyways, we'll make the most of it. So thank you again, everyone, for your understanding and your flexibility. For those of you tuned in on YouTube, do me a favor and drop an 1111 down in the comments below. It's a slightly hot, muggy morning in my apartment, so can you guys hear the guy cutting grass? Let me know, because I'm gonna have to like cut the window, close the window, just to be able to mitigate that. So if it's hot where you are, go ahead, grab a little towel, get yourself ready. And yeah, thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in. For those of you on YouTube who were here nice and early and waiting for me for like an entire half hour while just chatting with each other, you guys are the best. I owe you. So all right, we'll make it a good one. So for those of you who are here, let's just begin by bringing awareness to our body, by bringing some movement into this moment. And just give me 2 seconds here. Just need to adjust. There, now it's perfect. All right, okay. So, hi everyone, how's it going? My name is Brendan. Let's start meditating together. So let's start with some big stretches. Make some moans, make some noises, make any sort of like animal sounds that come out of your face. I want to hear your dolphin laugh. So just rolling your shoulders here, bringing a little bit of movement, bringing a little bit of awareness to your body. I'll explain to you a little bit about what we're going to do for today's meditation. So of course we are going to just start by just doing some gentle stretches, just bringing some breath into this moment. And then from there, we're going to our EFT tapping, our emotional freedom tapping with some affirmations. And from there, we're going to our laughter yoga. And then from there, for today's like mindfulness practice meditation, we're actually going to do like a power animal meditation, which is why I wore my special Thundercat shirt, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Coincidence. So just begin massaging your body at this moment. Get some nice deep breaths going. Even get some like nice big inhales with some nice big sighs. So inhale. Get those nice big sighs going. Do a couple more of those. Inhale. Nice, another one of those. Nice big inhale. And as you're doing this, just begin by just massaging your body wherever you feel you are being called to massage in this moment. Massaging your chest, massaging your torso, massaging your tum-tum. Take a moment here to be able to send a little bit of extra love to your tum-tum. Be like, I love you, tum-tum. Thanks for being a tum-tum. So that's, I don't know, that's what we call our stomach here, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so as you massage your tum-tum, you're eventually just going to work your way all the way down throughout the rest of your body. You can massage your lower back as well. Again, just like getting in deep with the knuckles. And again, for those of you who are joining in, thank you so much. If it's your first time here, drop a 333 in the comments and stick around if you want to be able to like evolve your soul consciousness or something like that. Can you guys hear the lawnmower guy? Please let me know. Please. No, you can't. Can slightly hear it. All right. Well, hopefully he's not there forever. What about my fan? Can you hear my fan? There's a lot that goes into these productions. Like, I don't know if you guys, like, I know it may just seem like, oh, you just press a button. Like, no, it takes a lot more than that. But anyways, that's what you guys pay me to do, and that's what I'm here to do my best. So going ahead and massaging the lower parts of your body. I'm just massaging my calves, even massaging like the back of the knees, even massaging like the upper shins where we hold. That's like one of our acupuncture points as well, kind of like a couple inches down from the top of the kneecap. So just massaging there, eventually massaging your way all the way down to the bottom of your feet if you're able. And just taking a moment here to again just begin connecting with your breath, and go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat. What are you grateful for today? So go ahead, leave your gratitude comments down in the chat, and we'll read some of those on screen. And a quick reminder for those of you in the chat, please be very concise with your messages. Just like do your best to just like not spam, that way, so it just makes it easier for me to go back and read the comments. Like, your comments are all appreciated. Just be extra mindful. That's all I'm asking. So awesome. Thank you again so much for joining in. Again, just massaging the bottom of your feet right now. For many of us, if you haven't massaged the bottom of your feet, allow this to just be like something that you bring into part of your daily routine, your daily practice. Just opening up the meridians. Aloha. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Aloha, Rude Jude. Aloha, King. Aloha to Broseph. Thank you to those of you tuned in on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook as well. So just massaging the other foot. So again, for those of you who are just joining, just taking a moment here to connect with your breath. We're going to be doing like a power animal meditation a little bit later within the broadcast. So stick around for that. And yeah, just allow yourself. There's a fly in here. I think that's the same fly I was trying to get yesterday. Oh man, a part of me wants to just like get that fly right now. I'm like really tempted to, but maybe that fly's my power animal or something like that. I guess I'll just have to deal with him later. So anyways, massaging your feet, and then when you're done that, eventually massaging all the way up to the top of your upper body. The top of your upper body? Jesus. Get your stuff together, Brendan. Of course, the top of your the bottom of your upper body? What does that even mean? Anyways, just massaging the neck, just continuing to breathe here, and just allowing yourself, again, if you want to leave some comments down in the chat, what are you grateful for today? So my moon world says, I am grateful for you. Oh, thank you. I am gratitude for being persistent, for sharing the love and light with us. Thank you, Brendan. Oh, thank you, my moon. That really, really means a lot. It really, really does. Like, seriously. Sometimes I jump on here and I'm like, do people really want to watch me? Do people really want to tune into these meditations? So thank you for your feedback. Because honestly, if you guys were like, no, we don't want to watch you, I wouldn't take it personally. I'd just be like, okay. Okay. Whatever. But the fact that you guys keep tuning in again, I guess, I don't know. What does that mean? Am I doing something right? So again, massaging your face here. We're all learning. We're all learning. That's the important thing. And again, by me doing these practices, it's a chance for me to learn too. So just giving us a moment to really just be in the practice of this meditation. Obviously, every single day that we do this, it's a little bit different. We're feeling the collective energies of the world. I invite you to just kind of like be here now, be here in this practice. Let this practice even be just like, I don't want to call it escapism, but more like kind of like, just like center into this moment and just allow yourself to just kind of like be here now, knowing that just in that process, this will actually just kind of allow us to be able to like turn our attention to the rest of everything as we do that beyond this practice. So just massaging the top of your head. Rude Jude says, I'm grateful I just got central air and this will be my first comfortable summer in years. Beautiful. Happy to hear. Yeah. To the power of air. Yes. So just massaging here, continuing to breathe. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. It's awesome just to be able to hang out together as a community, as a team. I'm going to read some of the comments here. Keep massaging yourself, and we'll move into the EFT tapping in the next moment here. So comments on YouTube. Stella, send you so much love to you and the pup. I'm grateful for the synchronicities in my life that bring me exactly to where I need to be. Felicity, thank you so much, Felicity, for sharing. And Felicity, if you're new, thank you for joining as well. Kristen says, grateful for positive meditation and powerful sun. Absolutely, yeah, it's pretty hot out right now. Sending so much love to you all. So grateful to connect with you all in this beautiful space. Thank you again, Chris, for joining. Again, you guys just want to you guys can just wiggle here. Just keep dancing. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. I'm just going to keep reading just a couple more comments here, and then we'll get right into the next part of the meditation. Chris says, we love you, Brendan. Thank you tremendously for the countless hours, the enormous amount of energy you put into the service for the collective. Thank you, Chris. Rachel says, I'm sending so much gratitude to the universe for guiding me to this space and bringing all you beautiful people into my life. It's wonderful to have new friends. Absolutely. So again, please feel free to keep leaving those comments of gratitude. I may or may not be able to read all of them. And then from here, let's just begin just by doing a quick little, let's just do like a quick little shakeout before we move into our EFT. So quick little deep inhale, and then exhale and go. Shake, 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 shake. We'll do a couple more of those. Deep inhale. Shake it to the point where like your hair just like that's what happens to my hair. Do one more time. Inhale again. Shake, shake, shake. It's a new day. Bring in those energies. All right. Man, my hair is crazy. Once we get to 169 Patreon supporters, I'll cut my hair. Please help me cut my hair. No, I'm just joking. But seriously, I need a haircut. Anyways, okay, from here, let's move into our EFT tapping. Thank you, Kayla says, showing gratitude for this community coming together to live in our heart space for the next hour and raising our vibrations. Yeah, exactly. And thank you, Kayla, for putting it that way, because that's exactly what we're doing here. You know, like it's important for us to be able to cultivate these vibrational frequencies, these good vibes and everything like that. And again, does that mean that we're ignoring what's happening right now? No, not at all. Like, in fact, like there is strength in being able to understand what is happening while still being able to kind of like anchor in this space here and now. There is no shame. This is like a side note. There is no shame in still being able to experience joy and pleasure and fun and laughter and serenity and everything like that, even in the midst of like circumstances that may be more complicated, so to speak. If anything, it's equally like, if not sometimes more important. So this isn't any action, like, you know, like this is embodiment opposed to bypassing, you know. So I know everyone here cares deeply. So for those of you just joining in on TikTok, we're just moving into our meditation, so we'll save Q&As for another time. So go ahead and let's move into our EFT tapping. So from here, gently begin just by tapping on your body. And again, as we're doing this, we're just opening up the energy channels, breathing here, and start bringing in those affirmations. What are you bringing in today? Use your I am affirmation. So you can say like, I am joyful, I am laughter, I am gratitude, I am grateful, I am calm, I am presence, I am flexible, I am strong, I am the cosmic fool. That's actually kind of a good one, actually. Yeah. Like what tarot cards you right now? I am the Hierophant. That's actually like what I really resonate with. In my school yearbook, it said most likely to be the Hierophant or something like that. I don't know. And a wizard. So anyways, just tapping here. Tapping. Again, as we're doing this, we're just kind of like opening up the energy channels. Again, for those of you who may be new, welcome to the team. Things get pretty silly and weird here. Get used to it. So anyways, tapping here. What other things you guys want to call in? You can leave those in the comments down below. Again, just calling in affirmations like I am focused, I am resilient, I am joy. I already said that one. I am happiness, I am love, I am consciousness unfolding. Just take a few more moments here. And again, as we're doing this, we're just like opening up the energy channels, bringing this intention into our field. Beautiful. I am a light guardian, I am a shifter, I am the past, the present, and the future. I am here and now. I am love. So just take a couple more moments. We'll read any of those on air. And from there, you can just kind of like shake it up. Let's get ready to move into our laughter practice meditation. And then we'll move into our power animal meditation as well. Self-care is very important to bring to yourself. I am grateful and abundant. I've Kristen singing her affirmations. Good for you. I am a warrior of light. I don't know. Once we get to 169 supporters on Patreon, I'm just gonna sing an entire meditation in my Arnold voice. Can I sing while doing the Arnold voice? Is that even possible? That does not sound like Arnold singing. That's just, I don't know what that is. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I'm just practicing. I just wanted to see what that would sound like. I don't know. I am the high priestess. I like that. You know, I almost encourage you, like everybody here, like find a tarot card, the archetype that they resonate with, and put that in the chat. Thank you again to those of you who are new. Apologies to those of you who are like flipping through this and they're just like, what am I watching? What is this? This is crazy. And then they just keep flipping, but maybe they'll be back another time. I don't take it personally. But anyways, planting those good seeds, planting those good vibes. And shout out to, if they're watching, shout out to Eric. Eric, I know you were watching yesterday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Huge shout out to Eric. We get like families that tune into this every now and then. And Eric is like the son of one of our viewers as well. And their mom actually sent me a message and they're like, Eric got to tune in yesterday and they were so excited and everything. And I was like, oh, that means so much. So thank you, Eric, for joining in as well if you're tuning in or watching this in the future, and to Eric and Eric's mom as well. So all right, okay. From here, let's move into our laughter practice meditation. So laughter practice meditation, for those of you who are new, it's going to be a deep inhale, nice soft exhale, another deep inhale, and then focus on the exhale sounding like this. Ha, 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 ha. And then this ha sound is going to evolve into a cascading laughter, and then you're just going to laugh into infinity. No, I would hope not. So, but again, this is a practice of being able to kind of like tap into our heart of like joy and our heart of expression within us right here and now. So it's okay to be able to like give yourself permission to be able to experience laughter in this moment. So go ahead, just do that. Just like give yourself permission. Be like, I give myself permission to experience laughter in this moment. So allow yourself to, get your giggle fix. That's what Morphic calls it. I like that as well. So let's focus on doing our laughter practice meditation. For those of you who are brand new to this, feel free to just kind of watch and just kind of be in the vibe, in the space, and allow yourself to just kind of like experience what this is for you. If you don't laugh, that's okay. Whatever works for you. So take a nice, deep, gentle inhale here. Nice, soft exhale. Nice, big inhale. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Get some dolphin laughs in there if you can. So just take that for a little bit more. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Just take a couple breaths here. Get a drink of water. If you feel you're lightheaded or at any point you're just like, feeling a little dizzy, take time to stop. Like ultimately, again, what's best for you throughout this practice. That's very important. So I want to hear your dolphin laughs. So it's kind of funny. Like, how many animals laugh? Like, is a dolphin laugh actually a laugh? It's definitely something. Like, it's definitely some kind of noise that they make, like, relative to communicate something, right? So how many other animals actually laugh, I wonder? Do parrots laugh? I feel like parrots might laugh if they hear us laughing. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked here, so we should make like a special. And I'm not saying this in like a mean way or anything like that, but like ADHD like meditative broadcast or something like that. Like it's something that would just be kind of like calibrated into that format or anything. I don't know. I'm just imagining that, and that's not me being mean. That's actually me just kind of like honoring what that would look like and everything like that. Much love to everybody. All right, okay, let's move into another one of our laughter practice meditation. So take a nice deep. I'm just laughing at myself right now. I haven't even started. Okay, hopefully you're laughing at me too. All right. Here we go. All right, deep inhale together. Nice soft exhale. Big inhale together. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 5. Wait, I don't even know how to count anymore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe, relax. Ooh, keep that smile going. Practice that smile asana. Keep the cheeks, keep the corner of your mouth pointing towards the corner of your ears. You can practice that Hold that just for a little bit longer. If you want to close your eyes, just take another breath here. And again, just be able to like allow this like vibration of laughter and joy and gratitude just kind of like permeate throughout your field right now. So just feel it. Just feel it in this space. It's okay. It's okay to be able to smile right now. You have permission. Anchoring in those very powerful energies. So beautiful. Gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Grab a drink of water. We'll move into the next part of our meditation. So, all right. Okay. So, what we are going to do now, we are going to go into a very special meditative practice. So this is a practice where we will be connecting with our power animals, our animal teachers, so to speak. This is a whole topic in itself that we could dive into and everything like that. What we're going to do here, we are going to drop into this meditative space by calibrating our body, visualizing white light kind of filling our body, focusing on relaxing our nervous system, allowing ourselves to drop into this place of stillness. Then from there, we are going to arrive at the nexus point. Again, the nexus point is kind of like our central point where we access other parts of our imagination. So we imagine ourselves like floating on a platform that's kind of like in space. And then through there's like a portal, and we go through this portal to different parts of the meditation. Sounds crazy when I just talk about it, as if it's just like so normal and stuff like that. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think it's cool. And then from there, what we're going to do, we are going to arrive at the edge of a forest, and we are going to walk our way towards a special house. And so this house is actually the house of a wizard. It's a wizard's house. So it's like a special house. It's got like some magical properties to it and everything like that. And within this magical door, and so within this door, what we are going to do is we are going to set the intention. We are going to set the intention to be able to connect with one of our spirit animals, our power animals, our spirit animal teachers, whatever you want to call it. And then from there, what we're going to do, this is going to be kind of like a very kind of, I won't be able to fully guide you through this. I'm going to get you up to a certain point, and then your imagination is going to kind of like allow itself to kind of fulfill the rest of the experience. But it's about being able to sit with the intention. So we're going to find like a magic door, and then when we're going to set the intention that on the other side of the door is like one of our spirit power animals. And so again, this could be an animal that you are kind of practicing resonating with in this moment. It could be an animal that's like a part of like your soul blueprint already. It could be an animal that you already resonate with. You can even kind of like choose this animal right now, or you can allow it to even be like almost like something that is generated within the moment. So you might not really like know what it is, and you kind of set that opportunity for like it to be kind of like revealed to you as you open the door. And so when we do this, what we're going to do, we are going to practice opening up this door, and then the animal will be on the other side of it. And then what you are going to do is you are basically going to practice like synchronizing with that animal and essentially imagining yourself becoming that animal. Sorry if you can hear the string trimmer guy. And then from there, you're going to spend like a few moments kind of like in the energy of this animal. And the intention here is I want you to be able to like pay attention to what the teachings of each animal is. So like allow yourself to be able to like pay attention to the characteristics, pay attention to the properties, pay attention to the nature, pay attention to the habit, pay attention to the feeling, pay attention to the movement, pay attention to the perception and things like that. This is kind of like an experimental meditation and everything like that. So no pressure and everything. We'll just kind of go with it, see how it works. So we'll practice kind of like going through the door, practicing connecting with one animal, then we'll step back out, and then we'll go through the door again. We'll practice connecting with another animal, and then we'll step back out. And again, in this process, I want you to kind of be able to kind of like develop a deeper relationship with each of these animals. And again, so this is an idea where within each of us, there's kind of like the archetypes, the archetypal energies of these animals are something that we kind of carry within us. And these energies can kind of like change over days and weeks. You could literally choose to align with a different power animal each day, and be like, today I need to like bring in some of that bear energy. And what does that mean, right? And then other days it'll be like, oh, today I'm going to bring in some of that hawk energy, right? So again, it's more of something that you're willingly kind of choosing to be able to to invite into whatever it is that you may feel is needed in this moment. So drop an 11-11 if that makes sense. So that's the drill. That's the practice for today. And again, I remind everyone that when we do these meditations, I encourage you to think of it like that, where it is like literally this is just like hockey practice. Like we're just running drills here, right? Like that's all we're doing. So just allow yourself to be in that place where you understand that it is just practice as well. So if you guys wanted to even just leave like what some of maybe you already know what your animals are. So if you want to leave those in the chat either now or afterwards, that's fine. Okay, I can see those 11-11, so you guys are good. So again, this is the one of the core parts of this practice is also about being able to practice flexing your imagination. So I want you to kind of be able to like practice flexing this in a way where it's like feels as detailed and as vibrant and as visceral and as real as possible. So when you're imagining yourself as the animal, really imagine like the texture and the movement. Get weird with it, right? Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to start off by calibrating our body and begin connecting with our breath. Blow your nose if you need to, excuse me. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Before we do that, quick shout out and thank you again to our Patreon supporters. I'm not going to talk about it much right now, just to be able to get into the broadcast. But again, if you enjoy these broadcasts, please feel free to check out the Patreon when you can to add your contribution with a monthly support, and you can get more perks and join as a leading member. And again, for those of you who didn't hear yesterday, moving forward, like I've been wanting to do this for a while, but like a proceed of the Patreon is like going towards like a variety of charities. So for like within this period of time, part of that is going to be going towards charities to support, like again, the rallies and the protests, BLM and everything like that, community support. And then in the future, we'll kind of like find new charities to be able to contribute. So again, thank you Patreon supporters, and thank you everyone just for your support in all aspects. And yeah, we're working towards our goal of 169 Patreon supporters. So thank you again, everyone. All right, okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's get super serial right now. So, inviting you to close your eyes. And as you listen to my voice, gently begin connecting to your breath. Deep, gentle inhales through the nose. And soft, gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Continuing to breathe here. And as you breathe here, with each exhale, just giving your body permission to relax, giving your nervous system permission to relax. And as we continue to breathe here, just straighten up your spine, relax the muscles in your face, open up your chest, place your hands somewhere comfortable where you can allow them to just be able to be in a place of stillness. And from here, we'll gently begin calibrating our body by visualizing a white light at the center of our chest, expanding throughout our body. So feel this white light moving through your chest. And again, as it moves through your body, anywhere it moves to, just gently allowing that part of the body to relax. Imagine this like filling a cup with water. We are filling our vessel with light, with love. So just bringing that awareness in. Feeling this white light move down through our shoulders, down past our elbows, right to our fingertips. Feeling this energy move down through our torso, our ribs, down past our groin, our hips, our knees, all the way to the bottom of the toes. Feeling this energy move all the way up through the spine, up through the face, the back of the neck, all the way to the top of the head. Good. And just breathing here. Beautiful. And so from here, we will gently begin to turn our attention inwards even more to begin imagining ourselves arriving at what we refer to as the nexus point. Just give me 2 seconds here. I'm just closing the window. Continuing to breathe here. Arriving at this nexus point, imagine it as like a platform floating in space, and you can see the nebulas in the sky, up above you. And in front of you, there's a portal, a very special magical portal that is going to take you to the wizard's house, as we are calling it in this meditation. So gently step through this portal now, and this portal takes you to a path at the edge of a forest that leads you up this little winding path, up this little hill, up to this cute little house. And it doesn't really look like a crazy house on the outside. Like on the outside, it just kind of looks like an old kind of almost like a cabin, or just kind of like a house from another century even. And so start walking up this path, and even here as you walk up this path, just pay attention to the gravel on the path. Maybe you're walking barefoot, you could imagine that, or just walking up on the grass alongside the path. And you make your way up to this very special magical house, and you can feel it has a vibe to it. And so you open up the door handle and you go inside, and you can see inside this house, it has this like very kind of cozy feel to it. And you look around and you can see there's like different like shelves with different jars of different like tinctures and all sorts of little magical things around the place. You can see some different herbs. You can see there's all sorts of just like whatever you can imagine, some crystals floating around. You can see there's like a teacup, and there's still some tea in it. So whoever lives here, maybe they're nearby or something like that. That's all right though. Don't worry. It's plot twist. It's just Merlin. He's just out running errands. It's okay. You already have permission to be here. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it. So, all right. So as we are in this house, you just have this very cozy, homely feel to it. And this is actually a house that you've actually been to before, but maybe you just don't remember that you've been here before. You've actually spent time like training with Merlin in the past, but maybe you just don't remember that you've trained with Merlin. But believe me, you've trained with Merlin in the past. And so within this house, there is a door on one of the corners of its walls. And this door in itself like does not lead to another room, but in fact, it is something that leads to another place within our mind. It is a very special door. It can be used for many things. And so you look at this door, and this door has kind of like this magical essence to it. Maybe it looks a little bit magical. Maybe it looks quite normal. And so in this moment, we are going to set our intention where we are going to open the door for the first time. And as we do that, we are going to imagine meeting our power animal, our spirit teacher, whatever you want to call it. Again, this is an animal that you are choosing to meet in this moment, or maybe it is choosing to meet you. And this is an animal that has something to teach you. This is an animal that in the process of meeting it, you are going to kind of like invite this energy into your field. It is something that is already deep within your soul blueprint. So all animals are teachers, all animals are archetypes. And so in this moment, you can invite yourself to just kind of breathe and just kind of set the intention. What is the first animal you would like to meet? Just take a moment here. And again, if you're not entirely sure, you can just kind of wait for the door to open and it will reveal itself to you in that moment. So just take a moment here to breathe, relax. Good. What animal would you be most excited to meet? And you can get weird with it. That's okay. We can talk more about it later. And so from here, we are going to prepare ourselves to open the door. So standing in front of the door here, you can feel there's like this kind of energy to it. And we're going to count down from 5. 5, gently breathing into this moment, feeling the anticipation, the excitement. 4, calling in any energy, calling in your guides, your ancestors to be with you in this moment. 3, just allowing yourself to connect with your heart, connect with your breath, just feeling this wave of calmness roll over you in this moment. 2, gently placing your hand upon the door handle. Breathe softly here. 1. Take a nice, gentle inhale together. And 0. Exhale. Slowly open the door. And as you open the door, there's like this white kind of light. And as you step through into the space on the other side of the door, this white light slowly begins to fade. And before you, you see sitting or standing or floating or swimming your first power animal. And so take a moment here to allow you to connect with that animal. Maybe you kind of like interact with it in this moment. Maybe it comes up to you. It kind of, again, everyone's going to have a different animal, so it's hard for me to explain it specifically, but it comes over to you. You greet it greets you. You interact with it, you express your gratitude, and just allow yourself to really be in the energy of this animal, to be in the energy of this moment. And from here, allow yourself to basically almost kind of develop like a psychic connection with this animal. You can have a conversation with it. You can ask it questions. It may ask you questions. And from here, just for fun, this animal is going to invite you to be able to experience what it experienced. So in this moment, I want you to use your Merlin-like powers, because you've trained with Merlin, to be able to shapeshift into this animal. So do that as you breathe here. Deep, gentle inhale. Focus on that intention. Feel any energy moving up the spine. And exhale. You're now transformed into your first power animal. And so as you are this first power animal, feel what it feels like. Feel the form, feel the body, feel the feet, feel the wings, feel the whiskers, whatever you may feel in this moment. Feel the ground underneath your feet, or again, maybe you're like, honestly, I'm just assuming that somebody here is imagining themselves as like a butterfly or something like that. So if that's the case, don't worry about, you can just float, right? This is your imagination. Anyways, so what you're going to do for this next part of the meditation, you're literally just going to spend just a couple moments here. We don't have too long for this meditation. And I want you to literally just have fun. I want you to have fun playing with this other familiar and allow them to just kind of invite you into this space and allow them to kind of speak to you. What does the energy of this animal represent? What mythic energy does it carry? What symbolism does it carry? What teachings does it carry? So as you breathe here, from here, your guide will literally be the animal. It will be the animal that is in front of you. And so I'm gently going to stop talking, and I want you to kind of allow yourself to use your imagination, to flex your imagination, to be present in this moment, to ask this animal any questions, to let it ask you, to connect with your heart, to experience with as much detail as possible what this is for you. And gently we'll come back, and then we'll repeat this, and then we'll come through the door once again and meet one more animal. So gently breathing here, I am going to stop talking and continue practicing flexing your imagination and connecting here with your animal guide. Go ahead, breathe here and have fun. If you find your mind wandering, just gently bring it back to the breath. You're still here in this moment. Keep your focus. Good. Continue. Just taking a few more moments here. Why is this animal important to you? As you breathe here, we're gently going to prepare to return back out through the door. So take a moment here just to be able to express your gratitude for this animal. Allow its energy to be something that you carry with you. Allow its wisdom to be something that you carry with you. So take a moment here, just thank it, and know that you can return to it, you can connect with it. It is in your heart. It is an archetype. It is an energy that is within you. And it is there to help bring forth more wisdom, more courage, more magic. And so thanking this animal, and then slowly imagine yourself transforming back into your regular humanoid form. And when you turn around, you will see the door that you came through appearing. You say, until next time, thank you, animal teacher. And you walk through the door. And as the door closes behind you, you are now back inside the little wizard house. And so take a moment here, just kind of recalibrate yourself with your body, look at your fingers, your hands, and turn around and face the door. And let's do this one more time. We've got one more spirit animal to be able to connect with, one more power animal. So allowing that first energy to just kind of like be with you. And honestly, like you may not get all the answers right from this meditation. I mean, the fact is there will always be more questions and answers unfolding, but just allow yourself to invite this energy into your field and know that beyond this meditation, perhaps it will start to show up. Keep an eye open for it. You may start seeing synchronicities. Go ahead and Google search. What does the meaning of it mean? Go ahead and read it. I encourage you to do that. There's a message there for you. So from here, we're going to walk through the door again, and we're going to meet our second power animal. We're only going to do this just for a few more minutes. So gently putting your hand on the doorknob, counting down from 3, breathing in deeply into this moment, allowing the magic to be present within your heart. 2, calling in any sort of guides that you want to be able to be with you in this moment. 1, nice, soft, gentle inhale. And 0 as you open the door, and again there's kind of like this like white magic light, and you step through it and you emerge into a new space. And now as you merge into this new space, you see another animal, another power animal. Maybe this one's a surprise, maybe you already know which one this is. So allow yourself here to be in this moment. You see the animal, it welcomes you. Maybe it has like a voice to it. Maybe it just speaks with its heart and its eyes. And allow yourself, as you stand here, to take a nice, deep, gentle inhale. And on the exhale, you transform into this animal as well. Nice, soft exhale. And now you are in the form of this shared animal. And now go off, have fun, play with this animal. Let it teach you, let it show you. And in this moment, I want this animal to even lead you to more of its kind. I want it to kind of like bring you back to its own community, wherever you are. So you're actually going to kind of like see it interact with its other kin. And so allow yourself in this moment to continue flexing your imagination. Allow yourself to just kind of be present within this idea. If your imagination, if you're not entirely sure what to imagine, that's okay. That's okay. You can even just literally imagine yourself just like sitting there with this creature. So imagine yourself just kind of experiencing what it's like. Maybe you're flying, maybe you're running. Experience even just like the most ecstatic form of expression of this animal. So just like imagine it like playing with you, and you can just feel this like vibrant energy just kind of coursing through your being, this like joy, this ecstasy, this deep wisdom. So I'm going to stop talking here again, and again, just allow this power animal to gently guide you and show you and ask it questions and allow it to ask you questions as well. Bring back from this moment something that will just kind of like remind you of what this power animal represents and how you can integrate it into your character, into your soul blueprint. So breathe here, I'll stop talking and continue this part of the practice on your own. Go ahead. Wherever you are right now, try and imagine with as much detail. If you're flying, feel the wind. If you're running, feel the dirt. If you're swimming, feel the water. Allow this voice of this animal to carry with it wisdom. Hear this voice. Let it speak to you. Just taking a few more moments here. Just allow this to be an experience of just like this like deep magic, deep joy, visceral. You can tell this animal, be like, I'm on a great mission to help shift consciousness. How can you help? And then it will say to you, be like, oh, my friend, like this is the wisdom of my animal teaching for you. You must see with new eyes. You must soar with new heights. You must unite the tribe. Maybe your animal doesn't sound like that. Mine does. I don't know. Breathing here. Just taking a few more moments and then we're going to conclude this part of the practice. So allow this to just be something where, again, you're just inviting this energy into your field. Carry this wisdom. This meditation is going to go beyond just this moment. This is an ongoing conversation. Moving into the conclusion of this practice of meditation, taking a moment here to express your gratitude for this creature, for this animal, for this ally. And in this moment, if you haven't already yet, really take a moment here to really see it as consciousness, to see it as you. Look in its eyes and see yourself within them. Look at its cute, beady little animal eyes. And gently from here, we're going to conclude this part of the meditation. Imagine yourself slowly transforming back into your human form. You thank the animal again, and the animal tells you that there is more to learn, there is more to share. So you know that you will be able to continue this conversation, and this continued conversation will arrive to you in your everyday state. It will arrive to you through synchronicity. Just allow your heart to be open to that. You thank the animal again, and as you turn around, the door appears, and you open the door, and you walk through the door, and the door closes behind you, and you are now inside of this little cabin again. And here in this cabin, just taking a moment here to just be able to like reflect on what it is that you have brought into your field, just feeling this vibrant energy. And as you walk back into this room, you walk over and you turn on the kettle, you start boiling some water because, hey, you know, Merlin's going to be back soon, so he'd appreciate it if you maybe had some tea brewed for him. So you get some tea ready, and then you go sit on the couch, and you just take a moment there to just kind of sit there on the couch or on the chair. And stay tuned for another episode where you and Merlin get to hang out, or you can continue that on your own time. But for now, as you breathe in this experience, just allow yourself to kind of carry with you this new sense of like courage and wisdom and vision, optimism, anchoring in with the energies of your allies, of your animal spirits. And gently from here, we will slowly bring awareness back to our physical body while you imagine yourself still hanging out in Merlin's house, knowing that you can return here at your own time, perhaps within a dream or another meditation. There's still more magic to explore within this space. So from here, gently bringing awareness back to our physical body as we breathe here, carrying with us this gratitude, this excitement, this magic. And gently, when you are ready, slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes, and return your awareness to the space around you. Go ahead, take your time. Welcome back. Good job, everyone. Another successful adventure. See, honestly, like this is basically like a real life version of Magic School Bus. I hope you guys realize that. That's essentially like what this is. So today we're gonna go turn into animals and stuff like that. Yeah, why not? So take a moment here, just kind of breathe, allow yourself to just kind of move your body, recalibrate, get a drink of water. We're gonna stand up in a second for those who are able and wish to stand. Bring a quick little movement, and then we'll just do a very short version of our chakra practice meditation. How was that, everyone? How was that? Go ahead. You can leave some comments down in the chat. We'll read more of the comments afterwards. Again, for those of you who are sticking around, that was a good show too. Was that what that show was called? What was that show? What was that? What was it? It was like, what was that? There was a character's name. Was it like Stanley or something like that? Sticking around. Does anybody? Wow, I'm just having like flashbacks to like YTV era Canadian television back in the day. Anyways, getting distracted here. Focus. So anyways, please feel free to leave your comments. I'd love to hear what everyone's animal was. We're going to do just a conclusion part of our practice for meditation. And then for those of you who want to stick around for a little bit more, we'll just kind of hang out. We'll chit chat. Again, I'd love to just be able to hear and share what wisdom did we bring back. For me, my animals, the first one was wolf, which is obvious. Like that's kind of one of my primary animals. And then the second one was the owl. So again, those are kind of like my two primary animals. So I was kind of like sitting with them. I'll talk to you a little bit more about kind of what I brought back with me. So I'm glad that was inspirational for you. I'm glad that was really fun. And yeah, so let's talk a little bit more about it in a second. Let's just move into the next part of our meditation. So for those of you who are able or wish to stand, go ahead and gently stand up. There's that fly again. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get this fly. Hold on, this is happening. Nope, that didn't happen. I'm trying to put a cup on it. Anyways, all right, okay. My adventure with that fly will continue. That fly is my power animal today, I guess. All right, okay, standing. Go ahead, gently stand up. Awesome, beautiful. I'm seeing some of the comments there. Ethereal also had an owl and a wolf as well. Very cool. Okay, everybody here, go ahead, shake it up. Again, if you're able to stand, go ahead and stand. You can do this sitting. So just bring some movement into your body. Do some deep inhales. Exhale, shake it out. Do that two more times. Inhale. I feel like this could be like a GIF you could make for those of you like who can see my full body. Like, I don't know, this just looks silly. So anyways, okay, one more of those. Inhale. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. All right, okay, let's just go into our dragon roar real quick, and then we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. So for those of you who want to do like a little bit more dance stuff, definitely do that a little bit later today when you choose. Maybe do it during sunset. Go dance during sunset. I encourage you to do that. All right, dragon roar. So deep inhale, exhale. We're gonna do kind of like a battle cry. Let's really focus on it being a battle cry. So let's focus like opposed to just being like you can do it as still as like releasing any sort of clearing of energy, but I want you to kind of do it as like a battle cry. So like a pump up cry, like go team. So deep inhale together and a nice big roar, a dragon's roar. Deep inhale together, go team, go. Do that again, inhale. One more time. Shake it up here, shake, shake, shake. Take a moment here, just kind of breathe, moving into the end of the practice. Whew, awesome. How are you feeling, everyone? Go ahead and just get yourself ready. We'll just do a quick version of the chakra practice meditation. Again, I'll read some of your comments. For those of you who are tuned in on Instagram, if you guys don't mind, maybe watch on YouTube. That way, so the comments don't get deleted when I restart this. And then that way everyone can see the comments. So we're just going to move into the quick closing part of the practice for a chakra practice meditation. For those of you who are brand new, this is just going to be a really quick version. For those of you who are familiar, you know what to be able to do. We've only got like 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. So real quick version. Brow chakra, serenity, the sound is E. Again, this is helping kind of like move the spinning disc of energy to be able to help the energy clear, the energy move, and allow the emotions to flow. So brow chakra, the sound E. Inhale. E. Throat chakra, A. Justness. A. Heart chakra, compassion, O. O. Pulmonary, gratitude for our ancestors, Ah. Solar chakra, temperance, U. Sacral chakra, cultivation of sexual creative energy, M. Root chakra, patience, S. I encourage you to practice that more on your own. We're just going to conclude this part of the practice. So just take a moment here, close your eyes, put your hands on your heart physically. Just take a moment here to just welcome this energy into the rest of your day. Just expressing gratitude for yourself, for showing up, for giving yourself this. This has all been an act of self-love, for anchoring in these energies, anchoring in this magic. That's what we were doing in this practice. A big part of the theme for today was magic. Be a bridge for more magic within this world. I want you to do that intentionally, whatever that means to you. So allow yourself to just reflect on gratitude for yourself, for the team, for me, for the community, for this opportunity. And just breathe here. And slowly bring your awareness back to the space around you. Open your eyes, shake it up a little bit. Beautiful. All right. So thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in. For those of you who want to stick around for a little bit longer, we'll do a little bit more just chit chat. I'd love to hear more about your spirit animal experiences. And again, for those of you who are wrapping up on the hour, just sending you so much love, sending you so many blessings. May you continue to carry this magic and momentum with you throughout the rest of your day. A reminder, if you're in a position where you want to be able to support financially, please feel free to help us reach our goals on Patreon with a monthly contribution. You can also check out more for our team chat and the item shop and lots more cool stuff. So thank you again, everyone. Invite your friends to future broadcasts, 10 a.m. EST, Monday to Friday. And as always, I love you. I see you. And have a beautiful day. All right, until next time, Light Guardians Unite. All right, see you guys soon. All right, okay, so for those of you who are on Instagram, or those of you who are on YouTube, go ahead, stick around just for a little bit longer. We'll just do Some more chat. All right, okay, just got to restart the Instagram feed. So, yeah, go ahead, leave your comments in the chat. We're gonna read that there for everybody in a second. All right, cool. Okay, awesome. Welcome back for those of you who are watching this on Instagram. We just got done an awesome meditation today where it was like a power animal. We got to like meet a power animal. Yeah, it was really, really fun. So you can be sure to check out the recording of that if that sounds of interest to you. And the links for that are through my YouTube channel, which is through my profile link. So you can find that there. And yeah, let's get right into just kind of talking a little bit more about what that experience was like. So I'm really curious to just kind of read some of the comments here. So again, go ahead, leave your comments on how that was for you, for those of you on any platform. And again, for those of you who just tuned in, you can find the recording for this broadcast through my YouTube channel, through my profile link. So, Enflux says, before we walked into the house, saw a snake, cow, and spiders. Very cool. Yeah, I was wondering, honestly, when I was doing that, I was like, is anybody gonna choose like a spider? Like, I want to, like, that would be cool just to like kind of like hang out as a spider, right? Going back in the comments, Kristen says big blue heron. Ooh. Enflux says jaguar. Rachel says lioness, deer, horse, dragon. Good choices. Stella said, I'm choosing a frog. I like that. That's good. Like, seriously, like, again, when you look at every single animal as like almost like a symbol, you can start to understand like how like each animal kind of carries with it a teaching, an archetype, a pattern, and stuff like that. In the same way, you can kind of like look to the elements and kind of learn something from them. You know, you look at water. What does water do? What is its nature, right? Like, it's very like flowing and nurturing, but then it can also be transformational and strong and crashing. And then you look at fire, and fire is very like fierce and constantly moving. It's never still. It illuminates, it transforms, it can destroy, but it can create. So again, you start looking at the animals and you start kind of like seeing things from that similar perspective. So for example, with the owl, which was the second one that I was working with, you know, like, what was it showing me? Again, the owl is kind of like this one who kind of like carries with it a higher perspective, as most birds would. You can associate that with most birds. And owls, I feel, carry this kind of like ancient kind of like wisdom magic. If you look throughout like folklore, there's lots of stories of like owls associated with like wizardry and stuff like that. I even think of in Ocarina of Time, there's an owl in Ocarina of Time, and it turns out to be like one of like the elders on like the council of like for the Temple of Time or something like that. And I was thinking of that one too. So when I think of the owl, I think of this kind of like ancient wisdom energy. And again, the owls are kind of like very kind of like adventurous, and the owls, like, they literally, their vision, like, they can turn their heads more, right? So the owls are kind of like this like 360 paradigm shifting perception and stuff like that. So you have to kind of get creative when it comes to interpreting it. And everything. To Ethereal Energy, Kayla, one of our Patreon supporters, says, the owl brings in wisdom and clear sight, physically and spiritually. The wolf brings in strength and the ability to keep moving forward and never forget how far you have come to this point. Very well said, Kayla. Thank you as well for adding that. And again, for those of you here, like, yeah, please feel free to like practice leaving in the comments, like, what your experience was, and also like what some of the teachings were to the best of your ability, right? And honestly, if you're not entirely sure, go Google it, go look up some stuff, right? Like, just kind of look up, like, you know, like meaning of, symbolism of, ... you know? And I guarantee you, if you read that stuff there, you'll see some more stuff. So again, we're just going to hang out here for a little bit longer. For those of you on YouTube, if you haven't already yet, side note, please reminder to like the videos on YouTube. That, I think that helps the algorithm. I don't know. My YouTube channel is like so gimped. Like, I don't know, like, I've been at 10,000 subscribers for like 5 years now. I don't understand how YouTube works, but I'm grateful that you guys are able to find it. So, but anyways, Enflux says, I got to connect with my neighbor's pup, then a beautiful lion, both times getting to run and feel the strength of the bodies. Ooh, I like that. Getting to run as a lion, that's really cool. Yeah, you can really imagine that. And again, like even with the lion, like what you can see. So again, you start looking at it symbolically. Like the lion kind of has its own energy. The lion kind of is like all about the pride and all about kind of like this strength and this prowess and this kind of like connection with the land and this kind of like king queen energy. Very, very powerful energy with the lion. Absolutely. And again, a lot of animals are going to have like similar themes, right? Which is, it makes sense. Kristen says, my spirit animal communicated, use all your senses and be in your body. You have the wisdom and power within. Beautiful, Kristen. And Kristen's animals were a heron and the owl. Woot woot. Grateful for another beautiful meditation. Have a beautiful day, friends. Kristen, thanks so much for joining in. Megan says, that was cool. I met a fox. She reminded me to listen carefully and to play more. Ooh, I like that. Thank you for sharing, Megan. That's a beautiful, I love that. I can see that kind of the fox kind of like jumping around, right? And the fox, you're right. The fox is very attentive. The fox is very much like always kind of like they're very aware. That's right. Dandelion says, I met a fox and a cardinal. Ooh, I like that. Cardinals are a very, very powerful symbol as well. I see cardinals a lot. I usually associate cardinals with kind of like spirit. Like my grandmother always really loved cardinals, and I know like even my mom, when she sees like cardinals, she associates it kind of like with my grandmother's spirit sort of thing, and maybe other people do that as well. But again, like this vibrant red. Very, very powerful color to just kind of like see out in nature, right? So the cardinal is one that is kind of like seen and reminds us of magic, I would say. Star Soul says, today the animals that came to me were a cheetah and a salamander. Both were quick and decisive. The salamander had great maneuverability on both land and in water. Ooh, I like that, Star Soul. Thank you for sharing as well. The salamander is a very powerful symbol. The salamander is like traditionally associated usually with fire. Like I think like the fire salamander, like it goes hand in hand with that. I'm not 100% sure on why the salamander is associated with fire, but like even I'm even thinking like even in like the new Frozen movie, Frozen 2, because everybody here saw that, right? There's like a fire sprite, and the fire sprite like is a salamander. Like I don't know. The word salamander actually means more. Like I think the word salamander actually relates to like fae and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Moose. Megan said, moose reminded me that nothing will get in your way. The power is within. Ooh, a moose. Whoa, moose are like so majestic. When you look at moose, like those things are huge, man. You look at the moose and it reminds me of like the forest spirit from Princess Mononoke. You're just like, whoa, like those things are like, that's real? Like that thing's real, man. Like it's huge. If you've seen a moose, like they're huge. I don't even think I've seen a moose in person. I've just seen videos of them, man. Those things are so majestic. Absolutely. Rachel says, spirit of the dragon, she spoke of knowledge. We gain knowledge from one another. The answers come when we study the knowledge of those who came before and give knowledge to receive knowledge. Very, very cool, Rachel. I love the idea of the incorporation of the dragon. I was thinking that because we did our dragon meditation last Wednesday. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm like, oh, is anybody going to choose a dragon? Like, does a dragon count as an animal? Sure, why not, right? I mean, it'd be funny if even somebody's mind, like, we have all these animals here on Earth, but like, what about the animals on other planets, right? Like, maybe we should do like an alien animal power meditation. All right. Chris says, the animals that came to me were the snake, lion, and dragon, and I totally resonate with their respective messages. Facing fears and stepping into my power, sharing my voice, my deep, powerful wisdom. Very, very cool. Chris, thank you for sharing. Stella says, lion is a good one too. Lioness, the house cat, was very playful too. Kristen says, I've been wanting to discuss spirit animals. Thank you. Stella, that was my second animal, the lioness. I love everyone's animal choices. Yeah, go study the salamanders. Like, please, like, for those of you who are in the team chat, like, you guys can, I would encourage you to even like share what your animals were like in the team chat, and even just share like links and, do a little bit of study, do a little bit of research. Like, what animals are valuable for us right now, like even in a collective, like what animals can we kind of bring in Like, I feel there's a lot of answers to that. I feel like every animal has some sort of teaching that would be valuable within what is happening in the world right now, right? Like from a bear to a butterfly, they both are needed, right? Okay, we're gonna get wrapping up this meditation in a little bit soon. And Chris said, yesterday I saw a snake on my hike too. The snake energy for me has been very prevalent, shedding old layers of skin, connecting with its powerful and primal transformative energy. Very cool. Yeah, snake is absolutely a very symbolic energy, symbolic animal. Of course, you've got like the whole like Kundalini Serpent Knowledge Association, the Caduceus as well. That's cool. Starsoul, both of you guys saw snakes yesterday. Awesome. Very cool. All right, team. I'm caught up on the comments. So again, if there's any other quick comments of gratitude, please feel free to leave that in the chat. We're gonna wrap it up here in a minute. But I really appreciate everybody joining in. That was fun. Like, that was a good one. And again, carry this energy with you. Allow yourself to just kind of like, I encourage you to kind of do a little bit more research like on the animals that you connected with today. And again, I think that's kind of the idea, is that we can kind of, it's like people kind of get into this idea of like, oh, you know, like, what is my spirit animal, as if it's just one. But again, I think it's an understanding that the different animals are kind of like different classrooms, and we can kind of spend time studying each. And so you can kind of like move from one to the other. And I would encourage you to do that. I would encourage you to like, you know, like every single day, you could almost kind of like theoretically pick a new animal from a hat, and then kind of like look at it and be like, oh, like, how can I integrate that knowledge into today? How can I learn from this today? So again, for those of you who are just joining in, we did a very powerful power animal meditation. So yeah, again, you know, look to the animals. They are allies. They are students. We are students with them. They are teachers as well. So awesome. Thanks, Dandelion, saying these meditations are so awesome and different from what I've done. I really appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. So again, we're going to get close to wrapping this up. Thank you again to our recent Patreon supporters. Thank you to Sarah. Thank you to Kelly. Thank you to Todd. Thank you to Mine. Thank you to Bianca. Thank you to everyone. Again, you guys can see on screen there the link for the Patreon. So if you haven't checked it out yet, please do me a favor and check it out. Again, I want you guys to really be able to kind of like invite yourself to honor the energy exchange of what we are doing here within this broadcast. And again, like, that happens in a lot of ways. So if you want to be able to share this broadcast with a friend, please feel free to do that. Even, of course, just bring this energy with you. Bring it into the kindness. Bring it into the conversations that you have a little bit later in the day. And again, if you're in a circumstance where you're able to support financially, please feel free to sign up for the Patreon. And again, a reminder that part of the proceeds of that does go towards different charities. And we'll kind of be moving through different charities throughout the months as well. So thank you again, everyone, for your support, for helping make that possible. And yeah, we're working towards that next objective. And again, the contributions only process on the 1st of each month. So even if you sign up today, like, you don't have, like, nothing comes out of your account until July 1st, just to be clear. So beautiful. All right, team. Again, for those of you, I would love to invite you to be able to connect to the team chat and just leave a little bit more wisdom of what you learned from today's meditation, or what we are continuing to learn from today's meditation. For those of you just joining in, we did a really powerful meditation today where we connected with some like power animals, some spirit animals, some animal teachers, and we got to like turn into animals and stuff like that. It was like magic school bus level of excitement. So beautiful. All right, team, we're going to wrap this up. There's a lot more work that I got to do for today, but it's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to spend the first few hours of the day hanging out together as a team. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for contributing your energy. And yeah, just sending you on your way with so much good vibes, so much love, and may you just continue to bring more magic into this world by being your authentic self. So really means a lot. And again, for those of you who want to connect further, be sure to check the link in my profile or in the video info down below to be able to connect to our team chat. And yeah, please feel free to invite a friend and stay tuned. This Thursday, again, we got our team broadcast on being healers in times of chaos. So stay tuned for that Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join as a Patreon supporter to be able to join on air for that. And yeah, thank you as always. So it's a joy, it's an honor, it's a pleasure, and sending you so much love. Go team, go. All right. Much love, everyone. Have a beautiful day, and we will see you in the future and in the team chat. So leave those. I want to learn more about your spirit animals in the team chat. Let's research further. All right. Much love. Yeah, I know I'm still on YouTube. I just have to click a couple more buttons here. Loop, loop. All right. Okay, cool. Thanks, everyone. See you guys soon.